Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to speak to you about 5 things I wish I knew before my hysterectomy. A disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. I'm just a woman who just had a hysterectomy 6 weeks ago. So don't take anything I say as advice. Please consult your doctor before you take any action. So if you're facing surgery, recovering, or just wondering what it's really like, I hope this video helps you feel more prepared and a whole lot less alone. Number 1 question, and the most important question to ask: know what kind of surgery you're having. First, you need to know exactly what kind of hysterectomy you're going to have, because it's not just one kind and the differences matter a lot. So let me break it down like I wish someone had done for me before. There's the total hysterectomy, where they take the uterus and cervix out. Number 2, there's partial or subtotal, where they remove your uterus but they leave your cervix. Number 3 is radical hysterectomy, where they remove your uterus, cervix, and upper part of your vagina and the surrounding tissues. This is usually for cancer patients. And then comes the question of your ovaries. Are they staying? Is one being removed, or are both being removed? One very important thing you need to know is once you have both your ovaries taken out, you will immediately go into menopause, and that's something you need to be emotionally and physically ready for. Also, how they're going to perform the hysterectomy matters. Here are different ways how they do it. There is the abdominal incision, which takes longer to recover. There is also vaginal hysterectomy, which is less invasive. The laparoscopic or robotic assisted one. This is tiny cuts, usually quicker to recover, like tiny cuts around your stomach. This is also usually quicker to recover. So my advice is write your questions down, bring them to your pre-op, ask them, or even if you think they're silly ones, just ask anything that you're not sure of. You deserve to walk into that operation room fully informed. Number 2 is recovery isn't linear. This one hits home for me. Most of the people will tell you that your recovery will take 2 to 3 weeks, but that depends also on what you have had done. For me, I had a total abdominal hysterectomy and they said 4 to 6 weeks. I'm in my 7th week and I get reminded on a daily basis that I am still recovering. You need to know every week is totally different. The first 3-4 weeks for me were just linear. I didn't experience unusual pain or extreme pains. It was just normal because my stomach remained numb for 4 weeks. But the 5th week, then the nerves starts to kick in, and that is really, really painful. And that is a pain I did not expect at all at week 5, that the nerves start kicking in, and that is really, really painful. So if you've experienced something like that, like you already feel like you're healing, but then week 5, things just come crashing down. Our intestines are moving, which is something I'm going to be talking about in the next coming videos. So yeah, every week is different. You might think after 2 weeks you're feeling better to go to work or do hoover and stuff like that. I haven't hoovered this house. I mean, people are cleaning the house, but myself, I haven't hoovered, I haven't cleaned. I am not doing any strenuous jobs because I have learned so far that healing is it's not like a straight line. It's just up and down, up and down. I want to be as careful as possible. The other thing you need to know about healing, it's not just physical. It's also hormonal, it's emotional, it's also spiritual. It doesn't just happen in a straight line. You might feel great one day and crash the next. And that is absolutely normal. That's not failure, that's healing. So here's the thing. Measure your healing progress by weeks and months, not days. Point number 3 is that there are real life restrictions. Be aware that after surgery, there are real limitations. And this is something you really need to be aware of. I've received several comments from different people and different platforms saying how they thought they were healed, went back straight to work or straight to doing stuff, and then it just fell back like even worse. Some had internal bleeding, some had so many complications. So you need to be fully aware and fully understand how much they would impact your daily life. This limitation could be no lifting 10 to 20 pounds for at least 6 to 8 weeks. No intercourse or internal anything for 6 weeks or more. No baths, no pools, no hot tubs while the incision is still healing. No driving for 4 to 6 weeks. And if you have to do that, you will have to speak to your car insurance, inform them that you've just had a major surgery. So with that said, for the first weeks, you need to have somebody to help with grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, getting in and out of bed, especially for the first 3, 4, 5 days. My tip here will be plan for help ahead of time. Make sure you have frozen meals if you can't get anybody to cook for you. You need to set up a comfy healing space. Accept help even when you hate asking. It's not about being weak, it's about being wise. Number 4 is the emotional part is real. I knew for sure I'm gonna feel sore for quite some time after my surgery. What I didn't expect was the wave of emotions that hit me weeks later. I felt relieved that I had the hysterectomy done, but some days I also felt sad, grateful, but also healing. I had to let go of this internal picture I had of myself. A woman with a womb, a woman with the potential to carry life. Even if you didn't want more children or any at all, it can still hit you hard. Especially if your journey involved infertility, fibroids, endometriosis, trauma, or any medical gaslighting. This surgery can bring all of that up. So it's wise to give yourself permission to feel all of that. A tip here, you can start journaling, you can talk to a friend, you can pray, you can cry. Just don't pretend it doesn't matter, because it does. Tip number 5, you will get better, you will recover, but you need to give yourself time. Here's the truth I want to leave with you. You will get better. Maybe not overnight, but it will happen. Both are part of healing, so celebrate the small wins. For example, the first time you sleep through the night, first night you can sleep on your side comfortably, hasn't happened for me yet. The first walk around your house, the first walk like outside your house, the first time you take a shower without any help. These are tiny things that reassure you that you're definitely healing. For example, if I was walking about 10 steps, I would say every day I'll increase my walk with 10 more steps each week and see how the progress goes. The most important thing you can do to yourself and you can give to yourself is make sure you rest as much as possible, especially for the first week, 2 weeks, and make sure you keep yourself hydrated. Make sure you start walking little by little, a few steps here and there, and make sure you start building that gently. If you can stretch, start stretching, but just small stretches. Make sure you get good food in your body. Do not compare your healing with someone else or what you've seen that they can start going to the gym 4 weeks after. Even when you had the same type of surgery, everybody's body is different. We all heal differently. And remember, progress is progress, and that you are doing better than you think. So those are 5 things that I truly believe every woman should know before a hysterectomy. Like I said, I'm not here as a doctor or a medical profession. I'm just a woman who's been through hysterectomy. So if you're about to have your surgery, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you lots of strength. I'm sending you peace, and especially peace from God, because that is the only thing that carried me through the weeks before my surgery and also weeks after my surgery and my recovery journey. I'm sending you protection. And if you're healing right now, don't feel like you're behind because somebody else's healing process seems faster. You're not weak. You are so brave. I can tell you that. You are so brave. So comment down below. Let me know where you're in the journey. I'm here for you. And if this video has helped you, share it with someone you think might need it. We heal better together. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.